Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it is episode 147, and tonight I will be discussing the best selling comic books on eBay for the week ending the 20th of August 2021. Now, since coverprice.com came on this evening, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books, guys. Let's find out if you can beat me. Most people normally do, although I had a pretty impressive 12 out of 20 last time round. Number 20 on our list is a Marvel book, and it comes from 1981. And I was in Bristol last week and I passed on this book because I didn't really think it would take off. Now it has. I need to go back, and I'm going back tomorrow to hopefully pick it up. Well, this issue features the first fight between two of my favourite heroes, and that's Moonlight and Daredevil. Now, it's pretty much wishful thinking that this will happen in the MCU, but you never know. Anything's on the table now with all the shows as well. Number 20 on our list is Moonlight Issue 13, and we've got the newsstand copy. Like I said, the first fight between Daredevil and Moonlight. I'm hoping I can acquire that book tomorrow, and it will be under £2 if I am lucky. Well, the newsstand edition sold 11 copies, and it had a 7-day trend plus 233%, with a high sale raw copy going for a very nice $59.99. Oh, fingers crossed for me for tomorrow. Number 19 on our list is another Marvel book, and I've mentioned this before, that there are loose rumours and speculation that Danny Ketch will lead a Midnight Suns Disney Plus show. Apparently it's one of 9 shows in development. Now, this issue features the first cameo appearance of the Midnight Suns via a future premonition. 19 on our list is Ghost Rider, issue 28 from 1992. Great issue. Lots going on in it. You've got the first cameo appearance of the Midnight Suns team, and that is Ghost Rider, who's Danny Ketch. You've got Johnny Blaze, Morbius the Living Vampire, Blade, Hannibal King, Frank Drake, Sam Buchanan, Victoria Mentesi, and finally Louise Hastings. Now, it's also the first appearance of the Caretaker, who was in the Ghost Rider movie and the Hellstrom TV show. The first appearance of the second Lilith, and that is also the first appearance of Meat Market, the offspring of Lilith, and it is also an early appearance of the Night Stalkers team, who also appeared in the Blade Trinity movie. Great issue, and part of the Rise of the Midnight Sun story arc. This is the polybagged version, and I have one that is unpolybagged, and so that's my reader. This book has been going very nicely. Of course, the first full appearance comes in issue 31, which I have as well. Well, this issue 28 sold 20 copies, and it had a 7-day trend of plus 132%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $99. I've had numerous copies of this over the years. Pound for that one, $132 for that one. Just a great issue though. I didn't enjoy the read first time around, went back and revisited the book and thoroughly enjoyed it. Number 18 on our list, and we're sticking with that Ghost Rider and Danny Ketch theme. Like I say, this is a classic Ghost Rider cover, and it comes in Ghost Rider issue number 1 from 1990. And this is the first appearance and origin of the second Ghost Rider, Danny Ketch. And it's also the first appearance of the villain Deathwatch, okay? Like I said, the book is trending due to those Midnight Suns rumours. This book sold 24 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 112%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $535. I paid £5 for this copy. It's a nice VF book. I picked that up in the Cheltenham Con of 2019. So I picked up another one a little while ago for £1 or so, and made double figures on that, so it's all good. That was a VG copy though. Okay, number 17 on our list. And this is a book that's been on my radar for the longest time, and we're talking an Iron Man book, and this comes from 1979. And I made a community poll just recently on what I consider to be the 5 worst MCU Marvel films. And in those 5, I had Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Iron Man 2, Thor Dark World, and Iron Man 3. And now this book features the first appearance of Justin Hammer, who appeared in Iron Man 2. And it's getting traction again because the character of Justin Hammer is rumoured to be reappearing in the MCU, and quite possibly Armor Wars, or Armory Wars as it is, with War Machine. Number 17 on our list, like I say, a book that's been on my radar for the longest time, is Iron Man issue 120. And like I say, guys, that is from 1979. Nice bit of bronze there. Yeah, I didn't mind the character. Like I say, the Iron Man films after number 1 were pretty disappointing. I thought they would have been a lot worse, obviously, if it wasn't for Robert Downey Jr. Well, the book sold 19 copies, had a 7-day trend plus 148%. And get ready for this, a VG copy, raw, went for a very nice $100. Wow. I remember passing on that book a little while ago on eBay for about 10 to 15 quid. Number 16 on our list is a Silver Age book, and this is a book that I've always thought was undervalued. And the market constantly seems to surprise us. Now, Peggy Carter has been round about in the MCU for nearly a decade now, including having her own show, which I didn't think was the worst thing. I've got the box sets. Despite this, though, her first appearance had very little market interest, and that's always surprised me. Number 16 on our list is getting love again because of the What If animated show, where Peggy Carter becomes Captain Carter. The book that's trending, 16 on our list, is Peggy Carter's first appearance in Tales of Suspense, issue 77. And this is a very, very nice copy, guys. I paid £38.84 for this, and that was in the middle of 2019. Like I say, Peggy Carter has been in so many MCU projects. The book sold 19 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 147%. Excuse me, and a high sale high sale went for a fine to VF copy of $179.99. So, like I say, I paid $38 for that, and I reckon that could be around about a 7 to a 7.5. Very tidy indeed. Happy days. Now, 15 on our list, and it's an incentive. And the artist for me is a bit like Marmite. You love her or you hate her, and that is Peach Momoko. Now, this issue features the first appearance of Taya, and who that is, Galactus's mum. And it's the real reason this book has been having a boom in sales. Add to that a 1 in 50 from Peach Momoko, and you've got a winner. This is Defenders number 1, the Peach Momoko Silver Surfer Black, 1 in 50. Let me show you that book right now. I think it's one of her better covers. There it is, guys. Can't imagine too many of us will have that 1 in 50. Like I say, my LCSs are very small here in Gloucester and Cheltenham, and I don't get an opportunity at these bigger ones. But the 1 in 50 was a huge hit, and it sold 26 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 111%, and a high sale raw copy went for a very nice $139. Okay, number 14 on our list. It was just a matter of time, guys. Recently, it was announced that by The Hollywood Reporter that Brian Tucker, who penned the 2013 Russell Crowe and Mark Wahlberg crime thriller Broken City, has been hired to write the script for the feature Spawn project. Now, it was also noted that McFarlane will be the director as well. The book in question, 14 on our list, not surprisingly, Spawn, issue number 1. It can't keep away, guys. So much goodness going for it. The first appearance of Spawn, it was Albert Francis L. Simmons. First appearance of Mel Boglia, Jason Wynn, Wanda Fitzgerald, Sam and Twitch. A lot of those characters were in the first Spawn movie in my collection, and B movie it is too. Of course, Sam and Twitch have just been greenlit for their own live action show. There's a pin-up a pit in this issue, second title, published by Image Comics. Gorgeous McFarlane artwork. what did it do this time around? Because for a mass-produced book, it continues to sell. It sold 27 copies this time around. It had a 7-day trend of plus 104% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $299.95. I sold another copy recently. I think I picked it up for £7, sold it for 30 plus. Okay, it was a VG copy. I was happy enough with that. Paid £1.31 for this from the legend that is Car Boot Tony. And just a great issue. And like I've said before, the CGC 9.8s used to go for 120 when I started this 147 weeks ago. Now 300 is the mark. Crazy stuff. 13 on our list, and I've been watching the Shang-Chi trailer, and wow, am I blown away with what I've seen. And yeah, what bigger book when it comes to Shang-Chi? The number 13 on our list is Special Edition Marvel Edition. And here we go. And that is issue 15. And this is, of course, the first appearance of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. This is a book I've seen in the past, beat to hell, around about 150 a con. If only I'd known, I would have probably have snagged it. But, you know, we all miss out. The special edition, Marvel Edition, sold 17 copies. Had a 7-day trend of plus 180% with a high sale CGC 9.4. Get ready for it, guys. Going for 2,251. I would love that book. I think Shang-Chi is here for a long, long time yet. Now, number 12 on our list, I've just showed you the 1 in 50 from Peach Momoko. This time we're sticking with the incentives, and this one comes from George Perez, and it is a hidden gem 1 in 25. Now, this recent issue features a new Defenders team consisting of Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, Red Harpy, the Masked Raider, and Cloud. However, like I said, it also features the first cameo appearance of Talia, the Mother of Galactus, along with the first appearance of Omnimax. Now, it is the fact that Talia is Galactus's mum, and that is what is driving the sales. 12 on our list. Here it is, guys. Defenders issue number 1, the George Perez hidden gem variant, and that is a 1 in 25, guys. I have to show you it that way around. And let's get back to it that way around. Like I say, I don't pay a lot of money when it comes to incentives. If I can find them on the cheap, I'll grab them. Well, this book sold 33 copies and it had a 7-day trend plus 100% with a high sale raw copy going for $30.77. So, you know, you've got the 1 in 25 there going at 30, and you've got the 1 in 50 going at 140. Big difference. Number 11 on our list, and I'm glad to see this one in here because I thought this one had potential when I picked it up for next to nothing. It comes from 1987, and of course we've had the Suicide Squad movie, which I thought was an absolute blast. Such an improvement on the first outing. I love the chemistry between Alba and John Cena. I'm not a big John Cena fan, but I thought he was pretty cool in this role. Number 11 on our list, though, is Peacemaker. Issue number 1, like I said, from 1987. And this issue features the first appearance of Peacemaker's father, Wolfgang Schmidt. And of course, we are getting the HBO Peacemaker series, and he is rumoured to be in that show. And as well as that, we have the first appearance of the Project Peacemaker team, a task force assembled to monitor Peacemaker. And if you post-credit scene, spoilers, there's a little bit of that in there. So this book, anyway, sold 36 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 85% and a high sale raw copy going for $50. Wow. I paid £3 for mine, and that was in October of 2020 at the local antique centre. We're into the big top 10, guys, and I'm not doing as well as last week. Let's see if I can up my game, though it's very doubtful. Now, number 10 on our list is a free comic book day book, and I missed out. I must admit, I'm hoping to find 1 or 2 tomorrow when I go to Bristol. I haven't made it out for free comic book day, and this past weekend I've seen a lot of you out there and picking up free comics, and the one that is really starting to take off is the free comic book day edition of Stray Dogs, issue number 1. Here is your book, guys. Stray Dogs, issue 1, the free comic book day issue, of course, 2021. That is our number 10. Of course, Stray Dogs is pure fire at the moment. I have never been able to find an issue. Of course, I don't often make it out on the Wednesdays because I'm not a big new books fan. But it is going very, very nicely, and it sold 28 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 111%, with a high sale raw for this free book going for $16. So it's got an audience, and I know my good friend JT Rogers has some really great books when it comes to Stray Dogs. We're talking really rare ones. Number 9 on our list is a book, again, to do with the Suicide Squad, and I just spoke about John Cena's character Peacemaker and Idris Elba's Bloodsport, and the camaraderie they had was fantastic. This book comes from 1986, and it is, of course, Superman, issue number 4, still going strong. The first appearance of Bloodsport, who is Robert Dubois, a character that actually appeared first in live action in the Supergirl TV show. Elba, I thought, was a better version of Deadshot, as you could say, Will Smith's Deadshot. Certainly a more fun character. So it's the first appearance, believe it or not, of Maggie Sawyer, DC's first openly gay female character, a character that also appeared in Smallville and the Supergirl TV show. And this book has been a constant seller, and it sold 42 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 97%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a whopping $280. Who would have ever thought? I got this as a freebie, and that was for Christmas of 2017 off my mother. Good investment, Mum. Number 8 on our list, I've seen the Venom 2 trailer. Yeah, I'm back to watching trailers. I can't help it. I'm just too big a fan. I've tried to stay away from them. And this is from 1993. And it's a very cool Spider-Man book. And of course, the new Spider-Man trailer dropped today. Some exciting little cameos in there, if you can spot them all. I won't spoil anything. But anyway, number 8 on our list is Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 1. The Venom 2 trailer's dropped. I like what I see. This is the first appearance of the second villain to Carnage, and that is Shriek, Frances Louise Barrison, a mutant ally of Carnage. This book sold 46 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 98%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $229. I paid £2 for mine in the middle of 2017. Wait, that's going a long way back. And just a great issue. It's also the introduction of the Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane, a building we will see in that Venom movie. So yeah, $229 for 9.8. Great stuff. Number 7 on our list. And this is a book I wish I grabbed, and one of my subscribers ticked me off about, told me about this book, but I couldn't make it out to the LCS that week, not with school and everything and picking up the kids. But this is another winner from James Tynion. We've had Department of Truth. We've had Something is Killing the Children. This is a book that has been in my top 20 for some time now. And that book is Nice House on the Lake, issue 1. It is a black label book from DC Comics. And this is the first printing. I do like that cover. Everything Tynion touches turns to gold at the moment. I think I have a White Widow book, an indie book signed by him that I received as an AOK from a good friend, Comic Vantage. Well, this book sold 44 copies. Wow, that's a lot. With a 7-day trend of plus 109% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Yeah, they're out there already. $175. Now, number 6 on our list, I showed you the newsstand copy of the first meeting of, or first fight rather, of Daredevil and Moon Knight. Number 6 on our list from 1981, Moon Knight issue 13. But this time we have the direct edition. I have a feeling it is the direct edition that I will hopefully find tomorrow. I am pretty confident it will be there actually, because my honey hole, I seem to be the only person ever in there looking at comics, and there are so many. Well, this book that features the battle between two of my favourite heroes. Sold 28 copies. Had a 7-day trend plus 202% with a high sale CGC 9.2 going for a very nice $60. 5 on our list, and we're back to the What If show. I just watched episode 2 the other day, the one where Black Panther is a Star-Lord. That was good fun, seeing Thanos as a good guy. But number 5 on our list features the first episode, Peggy Carter. I've showed you her first appearance. Now we're going to show you her, I suppose, as Captain Carter, and that comes in Exiles, issue number 3 from 2018. Now she's never called Captain America or Captain Britain, so Super Soldier Peggy Carter chose to go by Captain Carter, and that is not the case in this issue. So I'm a little surprised that it's going so well. This week, the book sold 50 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 114% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a massive $525. I paid £3.30 for my copy online, Forbidden Planet. Did it turn up 9.8? Of course it didn't. But apparently she dies in this issue as well. So, I don't know. I'm surprised it is going for so much, but I'm happy to own a copy. I've sold 1 or 2 of those in the past. Number 4 on our list, I'm a little bit frustrated at the moment because I ordered 2 copies of this online from Read Comics. And this is a book from Image Comics, and it was recently that Bleeding Cool hinted that I would advise comic book speculators to get ahead of the game here. And this was enough for this issue to spike. What is the book? From Image Comics, 2021's Noctera. Yeah, this is the book I have hopefully got 2 copies coming for me. And I do love indie books that get optioned. This is the cover A. Pretty sweet looking book. Don't know too much about it, gotta be honest there, guys. But when it comes to indie books being optioned, I like to have them. This book sold 49 copies at a 7-day trend plus 147% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $75. I paid nowhere near that for my copies. Now, number 3 on our list. And this is one that I was looking for, and it was a new book, but I couldn't find one. Yeah, I looked everywhere in Bristol for these books and I could not find it. Because I knew it was going to sell well. Well, this is the issue where people are talking about this everywhere online. And in this issue, one of the stories explores Tim Drake's sexuality. And while there's no big reveal, in an obvious way, this issue does mention Tim having been on a date with a boy that he's trying to save as Robin, and spends the rest of the story exploring his feelings. Now, the story ends with him agreeing to go on another date with the same boy. What is the book? This time we've got the variant, and it is Batman Urban Legends issue 6, and this is the Age Cur variant. I think I am pronouncing that well. Here is your book, guys. Batman Urban 6 has gone crazy online. There is your variant. Exploring Tim Drake's sexuality. What numbers did this variant do, guys? Well, it sold 52 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 179% with a high sale raw copy went for a very nice $36. We are sticking with that issue all the way from here, guys. And number 2 on our list, Batman Urban Legends, but this time we have the Anselcleto variant. New book's killing me off again. My hopes are dashed for this week. Here it is, guys. A pretty sweet cover that involves Wonder Woman against, is that Harley Quinn? I can't really make it out. There we go, guys. What did this variant do? Well, it sold 35 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 277% with a high sale raw copy, again going for $36. And number 1 on our list, and this is a book that has sold a whopping amount of books, and this is a new record since the Star Wars High Republic issue 1, so that's how popular this has been. It is Batman Urban Legends issue 1, and number 1 on our list this time around, guys, is the cover A. And Robin looks a bit puzzled on this one. I can't work out his face. What's going on, Robin? But anyway, I couldn't find it anywhere. And this book, believe it or not, guys, sold an incredible 176 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 351%, with a high sale raw copy, going for $103 for a book that has just come out. That is insane. Wow. I'm clapping the seller there for raking in that money. That is a very good investment, pal. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap. New books finish me off. What did I have? Not as good as last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 20 for Daz this time. Not too bad. I've had worse. Trust me. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, all that jazz. Share. It means the world to me. Bye for now. I'll be back soon.